chocolate muffins galore! That's what I'm saying because I'm standing outside the all-new, brand-new, privately owned Chocolate Muffin Cafe. Right here on the piazza or the precinct on Hurricane Way. Yes, we're very, very proud to welcome the all-new Chocolate Muffin Cafe, which, guess what, sells a huge range of chocolate muffins, milkshakes, and toasted sandwiches and all sorts of other wonderful things, and brilliant service in there as well. Very nice atmosphere, and best of luck to you. I really hope lots of people come here, and I'm really looking forward to going in here myself. Well, welcome along to this week's The Voice of Woodley, and yes, we're right here in Hurricane Way, and it's not been so long now since, of course, the new Bosco Lounge opened in the Woodley precinct, and soon we'll be welcoming Take Two Pizza. Yes, another privately owned pizza restaurant. Or I say we haven't got a privately owned pizza restaurant in Woodley, so it's a new privately owned pizza restaurant, and you can take pizzas out or go in there obviously and have a pizza, and they probably sell lots of other food as well, so I'm really looking forward to that opening. Tea Gowns and Tea Time will be a performance that's actually being performed in the Woodley Library, and yes, they're opening on a Monday, which they're not usually, on Monday the 8th of July at 2 p.m. Make sure you book your tickets for that. Well, I went along to the school fair at Highwood School on Friday, and yes, they had their typical ducks that they have. Yes, you have to try and pick the ducks out with a stick. Looks rather like the thing you opened the loft hatch with from a bowl of water. Couldn't manage it. And my speed kick, I managed 17 miles an hour, which I was fairly pleased with on their speed kick that they usually have at the fair as well. And yesterday I went along to the Addington School Fair. Great people, really good atmosphere, lots of cakes, and really good atmosphere there as well. And lots of people selling different food and jewellery as well. It's a very nice jewellery store. Well, certainly there's a great passion for music here in Woodley, and Apex Music is a well-established guitar shop along Modern Bridge Road, and they sell everything from, of course, acoustic, electric guitars, 12-string guitars, and many, many guitar accessories. You can even have guitar lessons there. And Alan, who independently runs the shop, is very dedicated and knowledgeable on guitar things and all sorts of other musical things as well. And of course, we're standing outside, as I said, the Chocolate Muffin Cafe, which used to be home for many years of Drumright, another independently owned music shop here in Woodley. But of course, Drumright has moved to the much larger showroom on Headley Road East. And I always like to remind you that Drumright is home to many workshops and drum clinics that go on in Drumright. Well, it's fair to say that if you look at any of the leisure centres that are open here, or any of the church buildings, you'll quite happily see masses and masses of Zumba classes and Pilates classes. So I will not try and list them, because wherever you live, there'll be a Zumba or a Pilates class nearby. Well, Park Run, which started off last October, has been nearly going for 40 whole runs. Yes, you run 5 kilometres, 3 miles around the perimeter of Woodford Park at 9 a.m. on a Saturday morning. And because, of course, Friday the 21st of June was the longest day of the year, they're having a celebration, and they're doing all sorts of different park runs around the county of Berkshire, and they're running at 3 p.m. today on Sunday. And Park Run's a fantastic atmosphere and a great way to get fit, and lots of other knowledgeable people there as well. September in the Rain. Well, with just an actor and an actress, it really was a fantastic performance put on by Woodley Theatre at the Oakwood Centre. Make sure you keep up to date with their website. It was very, very entertaining and really well acted, and fantastic accents, to the point where I couldn't tell who the lady was actually playing when I spoke to her afterwards. Well, the Sheps, the great pub on just off Reading Road at Shepherd's Hill Walk, is now open and roaring for trade and ready for business. And soon, of course, they should be open for bed and breakfast and food. And it really is a fantastic pub, great atmosphere, and they have lots of different things going on there as well, lots of different events. And on Friday the 28th of June at the Thatchers, they'll be having a singer called James Blaney performing at the Thatchers, and at the Good Companions they'll be having a local band called Mini Scratch, who shall be performing on Saturday the 29th of June at at the Good Companions. Hennessy, another local band, shall be performing on the 27th of July at the Good Companions, and then they'll also be having at that pub a family fun day on the Sunday of the bank holiday weekend in August. Well, Chapter 1 Bookshop shall be celebrating, of course, National Book Week with Cathy McLennan, the local author, coming in at 11 AM on the 3rd of July, and Ashley Harold, who was there very recently as well. Very, very entertaining. You really ought to go and see him, for everybody. Very entertaining. He's a local performance poet. Will be coming in at 11 AM on the 4th of July at Chapter 1 Bookshop. And they'll be having Gerald Seymour, who was a local, who was a reporter and is of course an author, will be coming in on the 6th of August at 7 PM. Well, of course, it's always important to remind you that if you ever happen to be in the vicinity of the Woodley precinct, you shall often hear the town crier mentioning all the different events going on. Tony Roper, who is a fantastic town crier, has done many other great things around the town. Well, it's the Woodley People's Forum will be happening tomorrow night on Monday the 24th of June at 7 PM at the Oakwood Centre, and it's your chance to see the future of the town as we come towards lots of new building going on in Woodley, and that you can help influence the future of the town. Well, as I say, I'm down here in the precinct in Hurricane Way by the all-new opened and owned Chocolate Muffin Cafe. We have Rankin's Chemist, a dentist, the doctor's surgery, a fantastic building of the Baptist Church, Pizza Hut, of course Tesco's Express, which used to be M&W's, One Stop and Dillon's, and there's always a great atmosphere down here, and it's always very, very nicely built as well. Well, that's about it for this week for the Voice of Woodley from outside the all-new Chocolate Muffin Cafe, and from all the people around here, I'd like to say goodbye for now.